They have absolutely no authority over you unless you give it to them by volunteering your services or your body or your mind or whatever that you got. You volunteering now, giving it over to them, this government. I know a lot of you probably ain't gonna understand where I'm coming from. So let me explain myself. My name is Blacklight. This is my Cyberspace Ministry of the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. And I'm gonna run it on down to you, baby. You know, as I look at the YouTube to see who is setting out real knowledge, it's a Tower of Babel because no one is actually talking what we supposed to be doing. They're not talking no strategy. They're talking like they're scared. All of them. Conscious Council is going to expose them. But before I do that, I don't have to call out no names. But before I do that, in my previous videos, I was talking about the history of both the Aboriginal man in Africa and in North America and the Caucasian. His history is in the Caucasus Mountains. But it don't start there, but I'm not going to get into that. No one knows the beginning of the Aboriginal man. So the Caucasian, he only trace his back to the Greeks. And he don't, talk too much about Kemet. But before Kemet, it was Ethiopia. And that's not half of where I was taught of how much history that we do have. I was taught that we could go back through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and his teacher was Master Farad Muhammad. We could go back 76 trillion years. We could go back before the sun was out there. We could go back before the moon was out there. And what I'm trying to get conveyed to my brothers and sisters, the young ones, the old ones, is that these guys are talking about Kemet and talking about the Moors and talking about this. They only got certain aspects of our history. There was a time that the Kemetic people ruled. There was a time that the Moors ruled. There was a time that the Hebrews ruled. There was a time that all these different people that you hear talking now ruled. But now it's time for the Muslims to rule. The Muslims been on the uprise even before the Crusades. And pay attention to what I'm about to say. The Hebrew, the Jews, the Hebrews, the Kemetic, the Christians, the Muslims, all are different aspects of what the terminology is ancient Mayat. They all are aspects just watered down. And who confused that is the Caucasian, because he can't see himself in the beginning, So he don't want you to think he's trying to rule you, so he don't want you to think that you are the ancient one and that you got in any sense. He's trying to dumb you down. He wants you to be like he was in the caves, savage, don't know nothing. So all his technology is synthetic. All his technology has a toxic effect to it. But your technology even before the pyramids, was organic. We talking about 76 trillion years ago that we've been here on this planet. So we had to been a wise people to live that long. And now in these modern days, since the days that the Caucasian have hypnotized everybody, he's threatening to take everybody off the planet, to end the whole planet right now. Because he got modern bombs that could blow up the world at least 10 times. He might could destroy the whole universe. You don't know. So he's a threat to the whole universe. Now, the universe, the supreme consciousness, is not going to allow this one to destroy any further. But the supreme consciousness is trying to wake the aboriginal man out of his sleep. And why did the supreme consciousness put this devil or Satan on the planet? Well, you can look at it several ways. I say the Creator has a master plan, peace and happiness for every man. Everything is everything, and the all in all has put this resistance of good on the planet to give the good more muscle. Like you're doing push-ups or something. Gravity is your resistance, or you pumping some weight, and that weight is your resistance. The more weight you pump, the more muscles you build. The more pressure you put on yourself, if it don't kill you, it make you stronger. So that's all we doing. We're getting stronger. But it's time now. It's time for us to actually know how much weight we got. We got to know thyself. We got to heal thyself. So it's time for us to come together in unity, their strength, and realize that this man has no authority over us. I'm talking about mankind. When I say this man, I'm talking about mankind. Mankind has no authority over man, over the human being. And the quicker y'all realize this, the better off we'll be. But if you have to get damn near wiped off the planet for you to understand who you are, so be it. Just like you tell your children, baby, I've been in the world longer than you. So don't do this and that. And I don't want you to play with them people over there. they evil. Don't smoke no weed and all like that. And they say, oh, man, you don't know what's happening. Oh, Dad, you don't know what's happening. Uh, that's old school. This is new school. So they got to learn the hard way. So they go out there and get locked up and, and you catch all kind of diseases and whatever. Mom and Dad warned you not to do it, but you had to do it. You had to learn for yourself. So you go out there and get messed up. You had to learn the hard way, And that's what's happening now. See, prophets done came to you. Now people got you thinking, well, there ain't no such thing as seers and prophets and warners and saviors and ain't no such thing as that. Well, no, not in the sky. You can't look for the sky. You gotta go within yourself. You gotta go within yourself. Study history. History is there for you to not to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. So once you find out the mistake you made, you can't stay back there because you're going to keep on making the same mistakes, staying back there. You got to look forward and you got to deal with today. You got to deal with what's happening now. What's happening now is they still trying to kill you. They still trying to make slaves out you. They still dumbing you down because you don't want to pick up your books. So you drop your books and lose the big lesson. And you can't be guessing. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your lesson. Know it. And y'all refuse to know it. So y'all let people come and trick you all the time. Black, white, don't matter. They trick you. You even trick yourself. Now, y'all don't want to listen to a brother like me because you don't know me. You never seen me before. I'm old anyway. You don't want to listen to me. I don't get much views, but all those that listen to me, there's some wise brothers that listen to me because, I check the comments, even though I don't, like to socialize. I like to advise. I'm not here to socialize. I'm here to advise, to give you a warning. You've been warned many times before. You're still being warned. And the young ones, y'all are the leaders of this world right now. Because we, old man for counsel, young man for soldiering, young man for war. So this is Black Light coming back later on with some more. Black Light out.